let's use this as an example on how to think about investing in stocks. So, if you don't know Plu, he's not even important. It doesn't matter who he is. So let's just say he bought his shares May 13th. We don't know how much he bought or how much money he spent. But let's just say he spent $1 million. He spent $1 million on May 13th. And around May 13th, the price of GameStop was around $30 to $40, $50 maximum. So he probably would have bought around those prices, $30 as a bare minimum. So we could even use $30. Let's just even use $30 since it's a bare minimum. Let's say he bought $1 million. He spent $1 million, probably got, I don't know how much $1 million would have equated to shares. Probably got a few 700,000 shares, or not even 700,000, probably 20,000, 50,000, 70,000. He probably got a few 100,000 shares, or not even 100,000, 50,000, a few 100,000 shares, a lot of shares. But that's not really the important thing. He bought at $30. He got accumulated all of them shares at around $30. So for him to make money and keep making money and be in profit, the price of GameStop would have to be higher than $30. And on this day, it did that. It was higher than $30. And even when the day closed, it ended around like probably 40, 35, 37. It ended up a little high, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, probably it was a little lower. But regardless, that was that day. A few days later, today's Friday, the price of GameStop, when I was just looking at, is under $20. So that means a few days ago, it was all in the same week. So if he bought it on the 13th and on the 17th, it's under $30. It's under $30. He's at a loss. But now my question, or what I would think, because now knowing that he's at a loss and he bought it at $30, but it's at $20, what do you think he's going to do? Do you think he's going to sell his shares for that loss? Would you sell your shares for that loss and you just bought it a few days ago and now you're in the negative of your money? You're in the negative. You're way under the negative with your $1 million. Or do you think he's going to hold it? And now for Bill, he was in a position, or for him with this stock, and I can't really use this example, but I was just trying to throw that example just for you. If you was in a situation to buy it today or whatever day you was with that specific amount of money, how would you play that? But for Bill, again, Bill's been in GameStop for 2 years. So for him, he been bought shares at a lower price. He probably had a price of $20, $17, $15. So when he buys in again, when it's around $30, $40, $50, he's averaging down actually. So instead of his price being $20, $19, now it could potentially be $25, $26, $30, around there, just because he was already holding shares before and he's just buying more now and has priced an average down, being that it went up from where he was at. He just bought some more at a higher price. It just averages it in to this amount. This is investing in stocks. This is how people invest in stocks. Learn from people who's doing it. Learn from the people with big money. So you could think about using your small money. So if I ain't got to use that much, I can use $10 though.